From the Bob Mills Weather Center, meteorologist Stephen Nehrenz.
Now, the rains of this week have kind of wiped the slate clean a little bit across the state of Oklahoma with regards to finally getting some good, decent downpours. This was a graphic I showed you a couple days ago before some of the steadier rains moved in. What this is looking at is the number of consecutive days that any one location on the map has had at least a quarter of an inch of rain in any given day. And, of course, before the rains moved in, out in the Panhandle around Guyman, Goodwell, they had gone close to 240 straight days without getting at least a quarter of an inch of rain any given day. That was back to last August. That's been wiped clean now. Basically statewide, technically the Bartlesville-Copan area didn't pick up a quarter of an inch of rain or more yesterday, so that's why that number is a little bit different there. But in general, that's what we like to see to, at the very least, kind of start over on the rainfall standpoint. Now, of course, we need several more rain events like this to make a big dent in the drought, but we got to at least start with one, and it certainly has been welcome rain this week. And another one moving through today. This is light rain amounts. I mean, a quarter of an inch of rain, maybe a little more in some spots across northwestern, north central Oklahoma. It has been a little heavier to the north and west, but then on our side of the state, again, just some light amounts. Once again, with this storm system, like the one that we had earlier this week, severe threats are suppressed well to our south, where the more warm, unstable air mass is across kind of the body of Texas. A couple days ago, if you remember, they had some pretty gnarly, nasty storms around Waco with some major hail. And once again today, from Dallas, Waco, down to Austin, San Antonio, there is an enhanced risk for severe weather with large hail, damaging winds, and a few tornadoes, all possible through the midday and late day hours across Texas. So family and friends down there need to be staying weather aware. But once again, back up here in Green Country, just kind of some what we call garden variety rain falling, light rain across Pawnee, Osage County. And it's relatively spotty in coverage, but we'll take it. Caney, Coffeyville, you're seeing a little rain as well up towards Welch and Miami. That will eventually spread down towards Tulsa by the late day hours. It'll be very off and on, but the chances overall increase late in the day. So we'll hit our high about 65 here in the next hour or two. And then as showers move in, we'll fall back into the upper 50s late in the day with those rain chances with us through the evening. I also want to point out the winds. Winds pretty light through a late afternoon, but in addition to some showers this evening, winds get pretty gusty tonight as a cold front moves in. So kind of a 1-2 combo there. If you have evening, nighttime plans, have the umbrella ready to go. Be prepared for it to get kind of brisk during the late evening and nighttime hours. So let's roll you through on Future View. Here's the showers north and west of I-44 through the afternoon. Eventually, that'll start to thin out, but we'll see some of this move into the metro. And then as the rain to the north starts to kind of dissipate, we'll see that heavier batch of rain and storms develop along and south of I-40. One or two of these storms that you see here around Pittsburgh, Latimer, LaFleur, Sequoia counties late today, this evening, tonight could briefly become maybe strong and marginally severe with some large hail possible. More than likely, that opportunity threat would be along the Red River, but we'll keep an eye on it. Now, what will eventually happen with time overnight, showers taper off near north of Tulsa. The system drops south, kind of stalls out for a little bit. So there will be some pretty heavy rain, could be half an inch to an inch of rain in parts of southeastern Oklahoma from late tonight into early tomorrow morning. As we start to clear out to the north, winds will be gusty through the night and into early Saturday morning. Right now, it looks like this system pushes far enough away that the rain is into Arkansas by Saturday afternoon. Sunshine breaks back out, and outside of it being a little breezy, I think Saturday afternoon is looking really nice. We'll call it our reward for sitting through a pretty rainy week as we push back into the upper 60s, maybe near 70 in some spots. And as we roll into Sunday, Sunday looks great as well. Now, Sunday into Monday, there could be some passing clouds, maybe a passing sprinkle, but overall, look at our highs Sunday afternoon, back near 70 degrees. So we've lined that up for you really nicely, fortunately. If you have outdoor plans through the weekend, of course, some of those fields and things like that for kids playing soccer tomorrow still need to dry out, but we'll be in good shape for outdoor activities Saturday and Sunday. Of course, there are a lot of big events happening this weekend, so it looks great. Monday looks good as well, and then the steady warm-up continues back to a little more of that typical spring warmth by mid to late next week with some upper 70s and 80-degree readings showing back up.